Nigeria, as an oil-producing country, is a strong contributor to global energy supply. Whilst it remains relevant in oil output in the OPEC configuration, it has, as a strategic national decision, allotted 445,000 barrels of daily crude production to its 4 refineries located in Harcourt, Kaduna and Warri. The founders' idea about the 445,000 barrels allocation was to ensure that there is enough feedstock to be refined or distilled to produce at least 5 derivatives, which will guarantee availability of products and value addition. But over the years, these refineries have not lived up to the billing. Soon, turnaround maintenance became a buzzword, but for the huge amount of monies apparently spent, but with little results to show. From the records under the Transparency, Accountability, Performance Excellence, the Group Managing Director NNPC Malam Mele Koyari declared that all 4 refineries were functioning below capacity and it had to be necessarily stopped and it had to be shut down from operating altogether. He gave 2 reasons for this. One is that the delivery of crude oil to these refineries is completely challenged as the pipeline network has been completely compromised by vandals. Secondly, is that the rehabilitation has become necessary because turnaround maintenance, making it a colossal loss to capacity in the refinery. For decades, the refineries have performed below optimal levels despite the huge resources earmarked for their rehabilitation. This has resulted in importation of petroleum products for domestic use for many years. For instance, the Port Harcourt Refinery Company recorded a total revenue of 1.45 billion in 2018 with expenses of 24.4 billion, resulting in a gross loss of 22.58 billion. Figures on the actual amount Nigeria has expended on turnaround maintenance of the refineries have always been a subject of controversy. Reports, however, say Nigeria may have spent about $25 billion on the refineries. According to a recent report by the NNPC, a cumulative loss of 123.25 billion naira in 10 months, January to October 2019, was recorded. The Port Harcourt Refinery, a 210,000 barrels per day complex, is made up of 2 refineries. The old refinery has a nameplate capacity of 60,000 barrels per day and was commissioned in 1965, while the new plant with nameplate capacity of 155,000 barrels per day was commissioned in 1989. The plant utilizes Bonny Light crude oil to produce liquefied petroleum gas (LPG), premium motor spirit (PMS), dual-purpose kerosene (DPK), automotive gas oil (AGO), low-poor fuel oil (LPFO), and high-poor fuel oil (HPFO). It may be the dawn of a new operation as the Federal Executive Council has earmarked in the first phase a whopping sum of $1.5 billion over an 18-month period for a total rehabilitation of the Port Harcourt Refinery in a bid to bring it up to a 90% capacity. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.